Good afternoon, everyone. It's still December 28th. It appears that 911 has been experiencing sporadic, however you want to say it, outages. So, and this information comes from a sub that I talked to on a chat appellate here, although at Discord. Let me see where they say it's going to be, or where it's being affected at. There's a whole bunch of places. Oh yeah, right here. It's Washington, Utah, Mississippi, Massachusetts, Maine, Vermont, and many more. So what's up with that? Is shit gonna hit the fan? Well, like I told my buddy here, if shit hits the fan, it hits the fan. It will provide me the opportunity to bathe in the blood of my enemies. And I have quite a few enemies, believe it or not. So, well, I don't know what the deal is with that, but, you know, it could mean something. Then again, it could mean nothing. I'm not really sure what would cause such a thing to happen. I made the comment that how many times in your life has 911 been out, even during shitty weather? Not very often. I can't remember a single time, actually, myself, but then again, I don't call 911. If somebody were to kick in my door and I end up killing them, I still wouldn't call 911. So, but there's some new news out here I guess I can share with you right quick. Mother sues after cops barge into her mentally ill son's apartment and shoot him 76 times. Family of a 25-year-old Atlanta man who was killed after police shot him 76 times has filed a civil rights lawsuit against the officers involved. Of course, these officers probably won't get any punishment for this. Probably. It's still possible they will, but probably not. They broke down the door of Jamarian Robinson's girlfriend's home in Parkside Camp Creek luxury apartments and began spraying the interior of the apartment with bullets. Are these the kind of guys you want coming into your home? Just think. Just think if there was a small child in that home when they started spraying bullets. They could have killed a child. Hell, they could have killed a child in another place if it was an apartment. They're lucky they didn't hit other people. Right? County agrees to pay $390,000 to students arrested by a sheriff just to prove a point. Back in September, the 9th Circuit Court of Appeals unshockingly decided that it's illegal to arrest school children just to prove a point. And I went over legality yesterday and some today. For once, the law is being applied to a sheriff. For once. And former Walmart Santa Claus arrested when the bodies of his 2 children were found buried in his backyard. Sick fucking state of affairs, people. Sick fucking state. Here on SHTF Plan, firearms-related accident deaths plunge 41% from 1999, but the media won't report the facts. So, yet another hole in their narrative concerning guns. I had guns loaded, charged, handguns, rifles, you name it. And not a single one of my children ever picked up those weapons and pointed them at anyone. The only time they touched them is when we went and practiced with them. And CPS tried in vain to make the judge biased towards us because of that, and the judge told her, don't even try it. There's a culture of people out there that teach their children about firearms. The whole matter was dropped at that point, but they will try to use it against you. And I talked about that earlier. But my main point or reason for making the video was this this post by Hitman saying that the power, or I'm sorry, 911 has been having sporadic outages. And oh, by the way, if you live in any of those areas, you should be dialing the 10-digit number. Hopefully none of my subscribers are foolish enough to call the police, but if you are, dial the 7 or 10-digit number rather. Anyway, thought I'd share this shit with you. I hope each and every one of you have a great day. And by the way, I was at the chiropractor earlier, and they did about 10 x-rays on my back. And the head chiropractor started looking at my x-ray and said that I have a record. It appears that my back is much worse off than I even thought, and he said that a guy that drove off the side of a mountain, he lived, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be at the chiropractor, didn't even have this much injury in my in his back as I do. So it's nice to know that somebody finally fucking acknowledged it after about 15 years. And now I'm getting my whole body realigned. So anyway, I hope you all have a good day. Until next time, kill the state, live free.